This HomePod Mini is about to get a serious retro glow up, and it can hang on the wall. This project is easy to print and assemble. I'll show you how next on Tina Tries. This file is by Zach and can be found on MakerWorld. I printed this on an A1 Mini, an H2D, and an X1 Carbon. I printed this in navy blue and light brown PLA, as well as a silk PLA. This took about 11 hours to print and used just under 250 grams of filament. This build also requires an Apple HomePod Mini and a little bit of super glue. As usual, I will link everything in the description below. Let's check out the build. These are the printed parts. So let's start the assembly process. First up, we have all of these supports inside here under the ring that we need to take out. And I'm just gonna use these little needle nose pliers and pull out all of the supports. All right, so that is the bulk of the supports removed. However, there is this one tree that attaches to the port in the back where the power cord is gonna go through that we need to take out. It's gonna be a little bit tricky because it's really jammed in there. This file actually uses a tree hybrid support system, so it's trees under most of the ring here, except for the one that's over the hole in the back for the port. We need to break this out in pieces so that we don't break the ring inside that's gonna hold our HomePod in place. So I'm gonna break off bottom part on the back here, and that hopefully will make it easier to remove the whole tree. Well, it's coming out in pieces, so at least we're heading in the right direction. There we go. Came out in a nice big chunk right there. We just get a couple of strings off of here and we will move on to the next step. Next up, we are going to put our HomePod inside. So this is going to be angled sideways like this when it's in there. That way you can still access the controls on the top of it. We are going to snake the power cord down through the hole in the back here, like this, and pull it through. You want it inside the ring and through the hole in the back. Now we're going to hold the HomePod so that the face is pointing at the bottom and slide it in. And as I put it in, I'm going to gently turn it so that it faces out. Then you're going to turn it so that your plus button is here and your minus button is there. That keeps your power cord on the bottom and lined up with your exit on the back. So we can put that over here for now, and we're going to work on our faceplate. So the little ring that goes on the front here doesn't need any glue. It has these nice little tabs, and there are tabs cut out of the faceplate here. So this just gets inserted. Line up your tabs, all 4 of them, and then you gently twist it. And now the ring is attached to the faceplate. Next up, we're gonna add our little fake knobs, and these also do not need any glue. We're just gonna pop those in. I'm gonna put one on each side so that this looks like an old vintage speaker. Those also do not need any glue, but I think I am going to glue these down. This one is not as tight a fit as the other one, and I don't plan on changing out the colors on this. So I'm gonna add a little bit of super glue and then pop those back in. Next up, I am going to glue the little decorative frame to the edge of the faceplate. I don't want to use too much glue because I don't want it to be showing on the outside of my finished piece. Make sure you line it up correctly with all of your edges even, and then I'm just going to gently press it down to make sure that it adheres. Nice. And there we have our border. And the last piece is to put this cute little Marshall logo plate on here. And I'm going to do the same thing, just very light on the super glue. And then I'm going to put it right here on the middle of my faceplate. It's really easy to line up the logo. Just make it even with one of the rows of dots in the faceplate. One thing to keep in mind, you do not want to glue the faceplate onto the box. If you do that, you will have to break it open in order to get your HomePod out. So I'm going to let this dry before I put it in. And last but not least, we are going to snap the faceplate on. So the faceplate on the back has these nice little tabs. They fit inside of the front of the box. It just snaps right in. And there we have our completed vintage HomePod case. I love the old amplifier look. All right, let's plug it in and see if it sounds good. There we go. We'll let it connect to the internet real quick. Hey Siri, are you connected to the internet?
Wi-Fi is on.
Hey Siri, play music by Mozart.
One moment. Now playing Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Sorry, I wasn't able to play that right now. Try again later.
Of course. Technology, huh? Let's try it again, shall we? Siri, play music by Mozart.
Okay, here's Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
Nice. This actually sounds really good. This doesn't destroy any of the sound. So yay. Here is the finished vintage HomePod mini case. I love how clean and classic this looks, and it amplifies the sound really well. Here are my rankings for this project. Ease of printing. This one gets a 9. This file has built-in settings, including supports, so you don't need to mess with anything. This file worked first time without failure, and all of the pieces fit together really well straight off the print bed. This version that I have here is actually a remix of an original model by Cassatiffs, which is here. This one is a desktop. They have little feet on them and not as many sound holes as the remix version. The remix has the wall mounting brackets, which is why I printed this one, because I wanted to be able to get this off of my counter. If you want to print the Marshall logo and the decorative border, that is part of Cassatiff's file, and I will link that in the description below. Ease of assembly. This one gets a 9. The hardest part of this build was removing that hybrid tree support from the port in the back. Otherwise, this was a piece of cake. Everything snaps together without glue, but you can also glue it together if you want to keep it more permanent. Keep in mind, you do not want to glue the faceplate to the box. If you do, you will have to break it into a million pieces to get your HomePod out if you ever need to remove it. What is really fun about this file is that you can print all different kinds of colorways. You can figure decor however you want to. You can even customize these by using different logos. So for this one, I printed the Apple logo since I have an Apple HomePod mini in there, and it's really fun. You can glue whatever you want on there. You can put borders, you can change the buttons. You can use whatever colors and filament you want, and you can mix and match. I have PETG, I have PLA, I have silks. It is really up to you. For this one, I even did a retro tricolor feel to it, which I really like. That's gonna do it for this episode. If you liked this, please consider liking and subscribing. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Let me know which of the colorways you would have gone with in the comment section below. I now have Super Thanks activated if you would like to donate to my filament fund. I would very much appreciate it. If you have a project that you would like for me to make for you, send me a message and we can discuss it. I will see you on the next one.